अस्सलामुअलैकुम डियर ऑल स्टूडेंट्स। उम्मीद है आप लोग खैरियत से होंगे। आपकी इंट्री टेस्ट की तैयारी अच्छी चल रही होगी। बहुत ही कम दिन रह गए जैसे कि आप जानते हैं। आज की वीडियो में मैं आपके लिए लाई हूँ केमिस्ट्री के मैट्रिक क्लास 10 के चैप्टर 1 से लेके 8 तक के MCQs। तो हम शुरू करते हैं। विच वन ऑफ दीज वॉज द फर्स्ट टू यूज़ ओपियम एंड एज एनेस्थीसिया? अलराजी। वो कौन था जो जिसने पहले यूज़ किया था ओपियम को एज अ एनेस्थीसिया? तो वो कौन था? अलराजी। शेर डिस्कवर्ड chlorine. Who discovered the periodic arrangement of elements? Mendeleev. Which of these branches of chemistry deals with the study of compounds of living organisms? Biochemistry. The study of laws and principles governing the combination of atoms and molecules in chemical reaction is called physical chemistry. Greek philosopher introduced the concept of dash elements on Earth. 4. Which one of these scientists is known as father of chemistry? जाबिर बिन हयान को कहा गया है father of chemistry. Which one of these scientists suggested the symbol of elements? Berzelius. Who studied the process of electrolysis in detail? Faraday. Madame Curie did valuable research in radioactivity. A hypothesis is tested by experiment. Scientific method comprises dash steps. 4. Who discovered nitric acid, hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid? जाबिर बिन हयान ने डिस्कवर्ड यानी दरियाफ्त किए थे. Man started chemical activities by looking at combustion. अब नेक्स्ट है मास इज नाइदर क्रिएटेड नॉर डिस्ट्रॉयड ड्यूरिंग अ केमिकल चेंज द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मास. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये आ सकता है. A given compound always contains exactly the same proportion of elements by mass is the statement of law of definite proportions. The average mass of natural mixture of isotopes which is compared to the mass of one atom of carbon 12 atomic mass unit is called atomic mass. ये भी आ सकता है, आइसोटॉप से भी आते हैं. अब नेक्स्ट है a formula that gives only the relative number of each type of atom in a molecule is called empirical formula. A formula that indicates actual number and type of atoms in a molecule is called molecular formula. The sum of the atomic masses of all atoms in a molecule is called molecular mass. The sum of the atomic masses of all atoms in a formula unit of substance is called formula mass. उसके बाद है द मास ऑफ वन मोल ऑफ सब्सटेंस एक्सप्रेस्ड इन ग्राम्स इज कॉल्ड मोलर मास. 44 atomic mass unit of CO2 is equal to molecular mass. 5 moles of H2O are equal to 90 gram. Berzelius performed the experiments on the preparation of PBS. 2 moles of CaCO3 is equal to 200 gram. 23 atomic mass unit of Na is equal to 1 mole. A reaction in which substances reacts with oxygen is combustion reaction. The number in front of the formula in a chemical equation is called coefficient. How many grams atoms are there in 5 moles carbon? 60 gram. Na represents Avogadro's number. ये भी आ सकता है, इम्पोर्टेंट है. Avogadro's number is constant. Its value is 6.02 multiplied by 10 power 23. ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. Benzene has molecular formula C6H6. Its empirical formula will be CH. 1 mole of CO2 contains CO2 44 gram. The mass of 1 mole of substance is called molar mass. The nucleus of an atom consists of protons and neutrons. Which particle is the lightest in the following? Electron. ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, आ सकता है. और फर्स्ट वाला भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, ये भी आ सकता है. Which particle is heavier than others? Neutron. The mass of electron is 9.11 multiplied by 10 power minus 28 gram. The mass of proton is 1.67 multiplied by 10 power 24 gram. Charge on an electron is 1.602 multiplied by 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Electrons were discovered by J.J. Thomson ने discovered किया था. James Chadwick discovered the neutron, which ray is deflected towards negative electrode. इसका right answer है alpha rays. A proton is how many times heavier than electron? 1836 times. Radioactive rays are of three types. Who put forward his atomic model in 1911? Rutherford. Atomic number 4 is denoted by Z. Which particle is the lightest in the following? Electron. Which particle is heavier than others? Neutron. In Rutherford's experiment, very few alpha particles are bounced. Atomic number of oxygen is 8. Chemical properties of an element depends on the dash in the shell's electron. A neutron has a mass equal to a proton and it has dash charge, no charge. उसके बाद the mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. Mendeleev's periodic table contains dash periods 12. The incomplete period in the periodic table 7. The most reactive metal is Na sodium. The only liquid metal is mercury. Lothar Meyer's curve included about dash elements 56. To which family does Ga belong? Boron. The elements of 7 a group are known as halogens. According to law of octaves, the properties of Li lithium resembles with Na sodium. The number of noble gases is 6. Moseley arranged elements in periodic table on the basis of atomic number. The atomic number of K is 19. K है sample potassium का. How many groups were present in Mendeleev's periodic table? 8. How many periods were present in Mendeleev's periodic table? 12. How many groups are present in modern periodic table? 6. How many periods are present in modern periodic table? 7. Next is the force which holds atoms together in a molecule or crystal is called chemical bond. The bond which is formed by the transfer of one or more electrons from one atom to another atom is called ionic bond. The bond which is formed by the mutual sharing of electrons between the atoms covalent bond. ये भी आ सकता है important है. The bond which is formed by one-sided sharing of pair of electrons is called coordinate covalent bond. The bond in MgO magnesium oxide is electrovalent bond. The shared pair of electrons which links the atoms in a molecule is known as covalent bond. Double covalent bond is denoted by two short lines. The atom which supplies the pair of electrons for bond formation is known as donor. Coordinate covalent bond is always formed between the two unlike atoms. The shared pair of electrons in a coordinate covalent bond is denoted by an arrow. Electronegative value of N is 3.0. CHBr has a polar covalent bond. The attraction that binds Na and Cl sodium and chlorine ions together is called electrovalent bond. Covalent compounds are soluble in organic solvents. 4 is the electronegative value of hydrogen. Magnesium atom has dash valence electron 2. Ionic compounds are soluble in water. The number of common states of matter is 3. इसमें से भी आ सकते हैं. Neither definite shape nor volume is the property of gas. ये भी important है. The temperature at which the vapor pressure of a liquid becomes equal to its external pressure is called boiling point. The state of matter in which molecules are tightly packed and possess Only transition motion is solid state. The process in which molecules escape from the surface of liquid is called evaporation. The process in which solid directly changes to gas is called sublimation. इसमें से भी आ सकता है कि जो सॉलिड है वो डायरेक्ट गैस में कैसे चेंज होता है, लिक्विड में कैसे चेंज होता है। उसके बाद है they have a fixed shape and a fixed volume solid. The kinetic energy of molecules increases on dash heating. On heating, evaporation increases. The process of diffusion is very fast in gases. The suspension particles in suspensions are generally of the size 1200 nanometer. The sum of the mole fractions of solute and solvent is equal to 1. Solubility is defined as the amount of solute in gram at a given temperature dissolved in dash of the solvent 100 gram. The process in which a solid directly changes to a vapor is known as sublimation. The solubility of a gas dash with the rise in temperature decreases. When the water is solvent, the solution is called dash solution aqueous. The solubility of sugar in water at 100 degrees Celsius is 487 gram per 100 ml. Homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent is called a solution. 2 moles of water is equal to 36 gram. 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. The substance used for electrolysis is called electrolyte. When molten sodium chloride is electrolyzed, dash is formed at cathode sodium. 1 Farad is equivalent to dash coulombs 96,500. The electrolyte is lead storage battery is dash sulfuric acid. Dry cell is a dash cell primary. Electrolytic cell converts dash energy into electrical energy chemical. The branch of chemistry that deals the relationship between electricity and chemical reactions is called dash chemistry. Electro. During the electrolysis of dash, chlorine gas liberated at anode sodium chloride. Sodium chloride NaCl melts at dash Celsius 800 degrees Celsius. Lead storage battery is a dash cell secondary cell. तो ये जो थे MCQs 1 से लेके चैप्टर 8 तक थे। अब नेक्स्ट पार्ट में आगे चैप्टर 9 से 19 तक मैं शेयर करूँगी। इन सबको याद कर लीजिएगा, इसमें से लग सकते हैं। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो उसे लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और दुआओं में मुझे याद रखिए। थैंक यू सो मच।